Hi, Sagittarius. This is going to be your oracle reading for the week of October 12th through the 18th. It is good for the sun, rising moon, or Venus sign of Sagittarius. Just keep in mind it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with all of you. If it doesn't resonate, try checking your rising moon or Venus sign. You could find messages there instead this week. Sag, I already put up a love reading for you guys, or actually, I did a Celtic Cross that I clarified, and I also did an extended love reading on my other channel, Soma, Chandra, Libra, today. So I'm just going to give you an oracle spread today here on this channel. The link to your other reading is at the top of the description below. But I read for all 12 zodiac signs on this channel, even if I've already done a love message on my other channel for you guys. So deeper tarot messages are on the other channel. Again, the link to that reading is at the top of the description below. Just click on the link and follow it. I read for your sign on Soma, Chandra, Libra every 72 hours. So these are your oracle messages of advice from Spirit this week. This could all pertain to one specific situation in your life or many different parts of your life. This is just what your guides have to say to you this week through the oracle cards. I wasn't going to use the Spirit of the Halloween Oracle deck because I think I used that for you guys already last time I read for you, but I said Sagittarius, or I was thinking about your sign when I was putting this deck away, and cards fell out for you. And I was like, okay, I'll just do what you tell me to do, Spirit. Graveyard came out, unnecessary fear. So this card comes out when we're afraid of something or a situation that we don't need to be afraid of. Something is not as bad as you think it is. It could be a taboo or touchy subject matter with someone. You might be tiptoeing around a situation. There's something that you're afraid of or you're worried about. Your guides are trying to tell you whatever that situation is about, it's unnecessary to be afraid of it. If there's anything you've been fearful of or worried about, your guides are saying, don't be afraid. This card comes out, the message of it is like people are afraid to go to graveyards because they're afraid they're going to be haunted by spirits, or they have this superstition about walking over a grave. This could be about something that ended a while ago, and you have this unnecessary fear. Whatever it is you're afraid of this week, Sagittarius, there's nothing to fear. Hearth came out for you as well. Happiness in our hearts and homes. This card's been making its rounds. I feel like in my collective, the guides for many zodiac signs have been saying to everyone, hey, 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 listen, we've all been going back to work because shelter in place is lifting in a lot of places, or you've been very distracted and focused on a lot of other things in your life. They want to remind you that your true happiness is in your heart and in your home. Be at home this week. Spend extra time with your kids, call your parents or just your friends and your loved ones. Have dinner at home, make a good family meal, stoke the fire. The real happiness this week will be in your heart and in your home, okay? They want you to focus on the stability of your home life and family life. Even if you're single and you live all by yourself, home is where the heart is, and your heart is where your home is. Whatever you've been afraid of, you do not need to be afraid of it. Something's bugging you guys. They're saying just stick to what you know and what you love, okay? What came out of the Surrender to Now deck for you was surrender to miracles. Be open to miracles occurring in your life. Feel and know that these events are real. Let go of any resistance and banish any doubt that miracles can happen. Some of you have an unnecessary fear and you don't believe that something can change. That's because you're meeting yourself or the situation with resistance. I myself am a realist and a skeptic, believe it or not. I'm a psychic that's a skeptic all day long. I'm the most skeptical person you'll actually ever meet. Your guides are wanting to say to you, that's okay, but you know what? Synchronicities are real. Anomalies are a little bit more than an anomaly sometime, and miracles do occur in your life. If you've been afraid to approach something, in particular a family member, your guides are saying, hey, a miracle actually is possible. You might not have all the facts in a situation. Give something a go. They also wanted you to surrender to the idea that you can fix someone. It's time for a relationship to shift. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person must be accountable for his or her own healing. So you might have been, and I notice, look, we've got two archers here. When that came out, I was like, whoo, they're here. They're whispering to us here about you, Sag. Here's the archer. There you are. There may be or may have been a relationship or maybe several relationships in your life where you believed that you could rescue someone or fix someone. For whatever reason, this is important as well. You need to, a specific relationship or some relationships in your life need to shift right now. It doesn't work to try to fix someone. Each person has to be accountable for his or her own healing. Don't make excuses for them. Don't do their healing for them, okay? You can't fix them. You can only fix yourself, and only they can fix themselves, okay? Maybe you're afraid that they can't fix themselves. Your guides are saying, hey, miracles happen every day. People overcome a lot all on their own. Maybe take your hands out of it and surrender to the fact that this miracle might be about someone else, you know? But these two could be together or separate. Three cards came out of the Colette Baron Reed Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck. Wolf Spirit, turn knowledge into wisdom. Dog Spirit, be loyal to what you love. And Deer Spirit, bring a gentle touch to a situation. So there is a situation that you have been in or will be in this week that's meant to teach you something, but you may not have all the facts. And you may also think that you're the smartest person in the room and you know better than anyone else. That's what the message of this card is in reverse. I've read it so many times, I've got it memorized. So they're letting you know that there could be a situation that's meant to teach you a lot, and you're not finished learning that lesson. You're meant to be taking your past experiences and the experiences you have this week and allow them to teach you something. Be humble. Be in the role of a student. And when I did your Celtic Cross on my other channel earlier, the catalyst or the challenge for you was the Fool. And the Fool has a clean slate. And he is a fool. He knows nothing. He's a newbie in a situation. He's not committed. He's not tied down. He's going on a quest for knowledge and personal experience. So let yourself be the fool. Have a beginner's mindset. You may need to get some more information before you form an opinion. Conversely, Sagittarius, you may think that you have all the facts in a situation when you don't. You may be being stubborn and refusing to learn a lesson, or maybe you're just in the process of turning the knowledge into wisdom. Knowledge is one of the only things that no one can take away from us here on planet Earth. So let all of your experiences be a gift, even the bad ones, because they teach us something. Allow yourself to turn the knowledge into wisdom and put that in your piggy bank of wisdom. But there's a lesson that you need to learn. You need more information before you can make wise decisions moving forward and before you know the truth of a situation. I love his, looks like he has feathers on his face. He is beautiful. So allow yourself to turn that knowledge into wisdom. When Dog Spirit comes out, it's about being loyal to what you love. Maybe someone is not being very loyal to you. Maybe you have not been able to be loyal to someone. Maybe this is about a friendship that's struggling. Dog Spirit is about loyalty, who you're loyal to and why, and allowing for people to change and grow. I actually want to read it to you guys because it's a special message. Loyalty to people and situations can turn into attachment that results in a stagnation, an enmeshment, and a loss of integrity. Do you fear that you will happen? Do you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve? Are you afraid that asking for a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? So you might be afraid to speak up in a situation. You may feel like you can't change and grow. You may be afraid to ask someone else to change because then you're not going to get what you want. There's a situation that's turned into an attachment that's causing a stagnation and an enmeshment and a loss of integrity. It's not bringing about an evolution or growth. Trust that Dog Spirit appears when you're meant to accept the turning of the wheel of life and changing of the fortunes. If you feel you're being betrayed or are growing apart from someone, let Dog Spirit reconnect you with your commitment to love in all forms. Perhaps a relationship is meant to evolve and be different than what you thought it would be. Perhaps you're meant to evolve too, so that you can experience the growth for which your soul yearns. Your greatest loyalty is to love. So be open to it in all of its many guises and many forms, including self-love. You deserve the best, and that is what spirit wants for you. Wow. So this might be about a relationship that's changing, and you might not like that. Or you might not like where it's going, or you're afraid of where it's going. The fear is unnecessary. You need to focus on relationships, or you don't need to. I'm sorry. I need to stop saying you need to. It's so authoritarian. I was captain of the debate team in college, and sometimes I forget not to say that to people. This is meant to be advice. Spirit is suggesting that you allow for a change in some relationships and even allow yourself to change. It will help you process the experiences more efficiently, and you might be able to turn the knowledge into wisdom. I think this is about a coworker, a friend, a family member, yourself, perhaps a romantic partner. Okay. You can't fix them. Okay. You just surrender to any. I think with the surrender to miracle cards, it's more about letting go of resistance. These three cards, and graveyard, the unnecessary fear, and the surrender to the fix someone, are tying together for me here. Don't be resistant to change. Allow other people to change as well. Know that you can't fix them. Humans are very dynamic and complex. We can be wonderful and horrible all at the same time. We can be good and bad at the same time. Things change, people change, you change too. If it becomes overwhelming and it's too much, just stay home this week. Also, you're being asked to bring a gentle touch to a situation. Some of you are connecting to a Taurus or a Cancer or a Pisces, maybe even a Libra, but I'm hearing those first three signs in particular. But you are being asked to be gentle in this situation, not harsh, not authoritarian, not Mr. or Miss Fix It. Be gentle. Okay. Try it. This comes when we need to this card only comes out when it's called for. So you might have been harsh in a situation, or there's been harshness between you and another person. That's because you're evolving and changing. People don't like it when we change. We don't like it when other people change. Then things feel unfamiliar. Even when things are shit, our brain still fights the change, even when it's going in a better direction, because change is uncomfortable for us. So that might be making tensions run high between you and others. There's nothing to be afraid of, and you definitely need to bring a gentle touch this week. This could just be general too. Like you could have a lot of tension in your environment. You need to breathe and be calm and gentle and peaceful. That's what they would like for you to do. What came out of the soul's path for you is action. And also I used another oracle deck. I cannot remember the name of these decks. And willing release. You are meant to be releasing something. There's something you've been hanging on to here that needs to be released so that you can get back on your path. You may need to have a conversation with someone that will bring a release. There may be something you need to release to free you up to take action in your life, or you may need to take an action or do something that will bring forward motion, that will bring a release, because I'm feeling like a tension with this card, with release coming out here. Action is your card. There you are, Sagittarius. Here you are, this archer coming out. This is about, an advance and a momentum and movement and an initiative. You may be asked to take the lead in a situation. The time to act is now. There's no more waiting or sitting on the sidelines. If you've been looking for a sign to move, this is it, okay? You can do it. Don't be afraid to act. Don't allow the fear of doing the wrong thing or making a mistake stop you from doing what you need to do. Unnecessary fear, huh? Don't let that hold you back. These experiences are crucial for your growth. You're being called to take control of the direction your life is going and to check that your actions are aligned with a larger goal and vision. Little actions add up over time. Consider where you're placing your energy as well. Where are you placing your energy and why? Give yourself permission to decide and move. You're in the driver's seat of your life. It's time to execute a plan. Know that you're guided as you take action in the world, as long as you listen to your inner guidance and act when your intuition urges you to. So watch for stalemate energy and indecision. Watch for a fear of failure. Don't look for a scapegoat in yourself and others, and watch for an unnecessarily long pause. The affirmation is, I move forward into my power. Ask yourself, where in my life do I need to take action? This card's coming out for a reason. That's you. That's my archer here. And don't forget to bring that gentle touch. I see that you're meant to be moving forward into something. So that, I mean, the willing release, I just felt her release the bow. Release. Just let yourself do it and allow for expansion and growth. Know that you don't have all the facts, and there's something you need to learn. There's nothing to be afraid of. Let go of the resistance and don't try to fix anybody else but yourself. Sometimes we focus on fixing other people so that we do not have to fix ourselves or focus on ourselves. That's So many people do this. This is why we play Florence Nightingale, so that we don't have to fix ourselves. Maybe somebody else's problem is their problem, and you feel a sense of obligation and you're afraid of what will happen if you don't fix or help. Maybe it's happening in your family and in your home, perhaps. Yeah. Okay, Sag. So those are your oracle messages for the week. I hope that you needed to hear these messages. They all flew out of the deck. I don't let them just poke out. I make them fly out. I do it off camera because it can take up to 5 minutes to get them all to come out. But these decks all talked right away. In the description below, right at the top, is the link to your Celtic Cross reading. And I also attached an extended love message to that as well. Just follow the link for further messages this week. But this is your oracle advice from your spirit guides, okay? I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sagittarius. Take care of yourselves. I really love you guys. I'll see you next time.